Hello and welcome into Talking FCB and welcome back here to the channel, guys. In the title race, it may be over, the season now may be over, and Barcelona in this game didn't have anything at all to play for, and we only had 5 subs on the bench. But it was a great performance. We've ended the season here, the league campaign, on a good, positive note. Of course, we're not going to get too carried away. We all know today that Alaves also weren't playing for anything. They're down the bottom half of the league. We know that Barcelona can be inconsistent, but at least on the face of it, like I say, we've ended on a positive note. 2 goals for Messi, who looks set to take home the Pichichi Award in La Liga. 2 assists for Riqui Puig, and another goal for Ansu Fati. It's all coming up in today's review. Good feeling. Let's do this. Because this right here is how Quique Setién elected to line up against Alaves today. Neto got a starting goal and indeed kept a clean sheet in a very rare appearance of him for Barcelona. It was Alba, Longley, Ronald Araujo there coming in at centre-back, with Sergio Roberto starting over Semedo at right-back, with Busquets, Riqui Puig and Arturo Vidal in midfield, Suarez, Messi and Ansu Fati there making up that starting lineup. And like I say, there was only 5 subs on the bench. 2 of those subs indeed were goalkeepers, so all that we saw today was 3 subs coming from the bench from Quique Setién. But it was an interesting end to the game, because sadly, in that second half, Clement Longley had to go off with an injury problem. We don't know as of yet exactly the extent of that injury, but it was Arturo Vidal, given the fact we had no centre-back there on the bench, who had to play at centre-back alongside Araujo. Semedo also came on, and so did Martin Braithwaite there in the closing stages, and this is how we ended the game. But overall, like I say, it was a much better performance in Barcelona, some excellent goals, and just a game that should leave us feeling better. And I think, to be fair to the players out there today, and indeed Quique Setién, in terms of that selection and the way we started the game, it was very clear right from the word go. Barcelona here weren't just going to drift through the final 90 minutes of the season. They weren't just going to find their way through the game. We were up for this. We came into the game, we looked sharp from the moment go, and you were wondering, after everything that's been said from Messi himself, he demanded more of the players, would we see a reaction? And today, we did. They looked on it, they looked motivated, and within the first 15 minutes, we'd hit the woodwork 3 times. It was an incredible start to the game. It was Riqui Puig who started things off. He was so bright, so energetic in that midfield, and within just 3 minutes, he'd hit the crossbar from 25 yards out. It was a wonderful strike. It truly was from Riqui Puig. Could have been one of the goals of the season if it went in. And I've noticed a few times, actually, when Riqui takes on his shots, he can really pack some power. He has got some serious driving force behind those shots, and he was very, very unlucky there not to score in the opening minutes. Then Ansu Fati went close. It was just marginally there past the far post, and just moments after that, it was Arturo Vidal once again played in by Puig. It was a big, big part of everything there, especially in the first half, and it was a brilliant volley from Vidal from a tight angle that cannoned off the crossbar. And then, of course, just a few minutes later, it was Messi. He skipped inside, skipped past one player, curled it round the goalkeeper, but it was off the post. And it did look at that stage as though Barcelona were playing well, we were creating chances, but it wasn't quite happening for us. But on 24 minutes, it all came together. Messi out on the right-hand side, once again there, just stepping away from the defender, cutting in on his left foot, and he just dinks the ball there into the area. It takes a very slight deflection, which actually there just bounces the ball up a little bit higher. And Ansu Fati there, the man arriving into the area, perfect timing, perfect finish, and that there gives us the lead. It's yet another goal for him on his breakthrough season, and I do like the way that Ansu does seem to have a natural goal-scoring touch in and around the area. He finds himself in these sort of positions time and time again. When he gets in those areas, he finishes off the chances, and that doesn't happen by accident. You've got to arrive there in the know-how, in the feeling around the area. That takes natural ability to do that. And once again, another goal today for Ansu Fati, who looked really, really sharp. And of course, the second goal did come there as a combination between 2 of the most effective players on the day. It was Riqui Puig at the heart of it once again, creating there the chance for Lionel Messi, who was arriving into the area. He takes the ball from Puig in his stride. He moves into the area, 1-1 with the goalkeeper, and I love this from Messi. We've seen him do it before. He just feints. He feints to shoot. The goalkeeper there very nearly dives. He's out of balance, and Messi in the end can just pass the ball past him. And just 10 minutes before half-time there, Barcelona pretty much already had all the points wrapped up, but we still still had time to add to our lead in that first half. Messi again involved, sprays it out there to the left-hand side towards Jordi Alba. He then plays a ball into the area, into Luis Suarez, who heads it home. Easy goal for Barcelona, 3-0 at half-time, and it was looking good. We were looking very, very comfortable, like I say. There was a lot more motivation, there was a lot more drive there to go out things and actually make something happen. But like I say, in that second half, in the early exchanges, Clement Lenglet did have to go off there. He looked as though it was a sort of muscle problem in the first half. He did go over quite badly on his ankle. He was limping around there for quite a few minutes, but he carried on there throughout the first half. But in the second half there, he did have to come off. And like I say, Vidal spending the majority of the game there at centre-back. But on 57 minutes, Semedo, the man who came on there for Clement Lenglet, he got himself a goal. And again, I say it again, Riqui Puig involved. And that's what he was all the way through this game. He was getting on the ball. When he gets on the ball, isn't he? He's always getting his head up. He's always having a look. Who can I pick out? What can I make happen? There was a brilliant moment in the first half when Riqui Puig there received the ball. We were actually on the counter-attack, and he plays it first time into the path of Suarez. And it was a wonderful, wonderful first-time ball. It set Suarez away. He missed the one-on-one, but Riqui Puig today, absolutely sensational. So excited to see what this guy can do over the coming years in Barca's midfield. But he was again involved, like I say, 57 minutes. It's an outside-the-foot pass, lovely weight on it, into Semedo, who's arriving into the area. Good finish across the goalkeeper. Semedo getting a very, very deserved goal. He's been close to a goal, I've got to say. In recent weeks gone by, he has had a few attempts that have been very close. Semedo getting in on the act. But we weren't done there, because it was another fullback again involved, Alba on the left-hand side. 15 minutes before the end, Lionel Messi clearly very, very intense on wrapping up that Pachichi award, and it was a really, really good goal. Alba puts it in, good pace on the ball, it falls to Messi. What a finish. Honestly, he makes this look much, much easier than it actually was. This is not a simple finish, this is not an easy finish at all, but Messi there on the half volley, gets his left foot around it into the bottom right-hand corner. Lovely, lovely goal. And that now takes him pretty comfortably clear of Karim Benzema, who of course will be in action later on today. He's now 4 goals ahead on 25 goals for the season in La Liga, and not just there about finishing as the top goal scorer, but along with those 25 goals, 20 assists. Those are ridiculous numbers. Absolutely incredible. But I also want to give a shout out here, not all towards the goal scoring, not only about the goals that we scored on the day, but also there looking at the defence. I don't think Alaves today really caused any sort of threat. Like I say, they didn't have anything to play for, and I think that was pretty evident. They did not play well today, Alaves. Let's get that straight. But Ronald Araujo, once again, really impressive. Not just in his defending, not just the fact there that he didn't have a great deal to do, but when he did, he is so quick. I think we really noticed that today. In the past, we've seen glimpses there of the pace that he has, but certainly today, he was playing up against some decent strikers today, getting in behind, and Ronald Araujo, he can just make up that ground. Really, really impressive there, the pace that he can have to recover that position, and it was just good from Barca. It was good there to have that feel-good factor ahead of the Champions League. Obviously, we know the league is gone. We knew that already. We knew today there was nothing we could do to turn that around and actually change the way our season has gone. But what we can do is look ahead. We can see now the Champions League against Napoli is coming. We all know that. We all know that game is going to be very different to this one. We all know that Napoli are going to be much, much harder than Alaves, but it's a step in the right direction. It's a step there that some of the players out there today can take confidence from this game. I think Messi himself looked more confident. He looked more fired up in today's game. Suarez got himself a goal. Riqui Puig growing and growing and growing with every game. Same for Araujo. The only thing that I'd say is that the only caution we'd have, when is Lenglet going to be back? We need Clement Lenglet for that game, and it's going to be interesting to see now when we get word on exactly how serious that injury problem is. But the players now have got some time to have a reset, to have a break, to get mentally ready for the challenges to come. But like I say today, we didn't know what sort of display we were going to see coming into this game, what sort of performance Barcelona were going to put in. But I've got to say, we should all be very, very pleasantly surprised. 5-0, some brilliant goals too, and lots of exciting football, which is what we want to see. Now the big test begins. Now the hard work starts ahead of the Champions League. So please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. What do you think we can take from today's game? What can we learn from that? And most importantly today, what are you feeling ahead of that Champions League game? Obviously, like I say, things will be different. You can't take an awful lot from playing against a team like Alaves, but in terms of that confidence now that we can carry through to that game, how are you feeling? Let me know in the comments down below. And also down below in the description, you'll find a link there for my Talk FCB Flick group chat, which is basically a place where during games and also outside of games, you can all gather there in the chat, talk with me, with all the live reactions. I was in there today during the game and it was really, really good fun to connect and talk with you guys. So you can find the link there down below. It's free to join, all of that stuff. I will see you there. Thanks for watching again, guys, and thanks for sticking with me for the entire La Liga season. We haven't got what we wanted, we haven't won the league, but the Champions League is still open, we're still in the race, and anything can happen. I'll see you very soon, of course, with plenty more videos to come ahead of that Napoli game. Enjoy the rest of your evening, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you soon, but until next time, as always, Visca! El Barça.